I moved here when I was 13 years old. 12, no, I think I was younger, 11 years old. And actually, I came when there were protests regarding fair housing here in Milwaukee. So when my family came, we were in a caravan or 2 cars. We had to sleep outside of the city limits because there was a curfew. I knew when I was 12 that I was bisexual, but I don't think I came out until, that's such a long time ago. I've been out so long, most of my life. It was an interesting thing. I came out among gay men because that's where I work. I was involved in a think tank that came up with Project Q and the LGBT Community Center. I don't even know how I got there. Then the House of Infinity started having programs, and I started hanging out with them. It was about 6 or 7 guys. It was really a beautiful thing. They would host these events and get the attention, really increase the visibility of, first of all, Black gay men and then transgender women. House of Infinity asked me to take on Sheba. And it was not, what it was, of course, what it was today. It was in their beginnings. And they knew they didn't want to take the LGBT Community Center because they didn't think it was exactly culturally appropriate. They had the LGBT stuff, but not the race stuff down. And the closest thing to that was Diverse and Resilient, where I was at, which had the more racial thinking. So that's how I started Sheep. We started meeting once a week. We got funding from the state, DHS, and we started reading, and we were doing capacity building. So my dream, which is happening today, but was for LGBT people to take their rightful place within the community. That means lead. So that was my dream. So I was building up or building capacity for those women to lead. And back in those days, trans folks did not go out to dinner together in groups, because you could clock someone but we started doing that and started pushing that. Remember, people weren't out. So to go out in groups like that outside of a gay bar was transformative. What I was doing was trying to push visibility of African American LGBT people because people didn't know we existed. And I wanted to push the visibility, increase the visibility and the viability of that organization, of this group of people, and to bring them respect. And I've always wanted LGBTQ people to live a big life, so I didn't want us ghettoized in the gay community, or ghettoized in the Black community, or ghettoized in the trans community. I wanted us to live a whole life. So I'm that type of person that had friends across the spectrum. That's just who I am. Probably one of the biggest influences in my life, who's a friend of mine, is Angela Davis. We've known each other for 30, 40 years. I learned really how to be gracious and to treat people and to be brave. She's one of my biggest influences. My partner, my wife, is a big influence on me. We've been together for 33 years. But really, I see myself as a person who has my whole life explained one group of people to another. I've explained Black people to white people. I've explained LGBT people to straight people. I've explained women to men. I think I would like to be remembered for a person that really understands systems and has that graciousness to understand why, in some ways, why we are the way we are. So I want to be seen as a leader. I believe that I will be remembered as a leader in more than one area, that I wasn't siloed. I had intersections.